Okay, sister, I think we are live.
Okay, we are live. Today, I want to share with you a delicious lemonade. It's very hot, and this is a perfect lemonade to get nice and refreshed. This is a raspberry cherry lemonade, and I have my organic limes or lemons, granulated sugar, a pinch of salt, the cherries, and the raspberries. This is everything we need to make this delicious and refreshing lemonade, or as I say, agua fresca. Let me get everything I'm gonna need so I could start preparing this delicious lemonade.
Okay, while you do that, I am going to show the ingredients. My friends, these limes here that you see are from my sister's garden. They're small, but I can tell you that they are so juicy. And she has a lot of competition because she has a lot of squirrels eating her lemons, her papayas, and everything else. We have cherries, we have raspberries, we have a pinch of salt. Don't forget that we add the pinch of salt to cut a little bit of the citrus flavor, and it brings out more of the flavor of the actual fruit. We have, of course, our sugar, we have our water, and you have everything ready.
We have everything ready to make this delicious and amazing, refreshing lemonade. But first, let me start showing you how to make the simple syrup. The simple syrup, you just need a small saucepan. You're going to add your granulated sugar, and always remember that the sugar is to taste, okay?
So to make this simple syrup, how much sugar to how much water?
1 cup of granulated sugar and half a cup of just water.
Okay, so someone said hello. We
Hello,
understand
hello.
that a lot of our English videos are seen after the fact that we post them, but we're still doing these here right now. If you're here, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel with my sister Cooking with Gloria, make sure you subscribe because she does 3 amazing recipes per week. I have no idea how she does it.
Yes, so now that I have this sugar and the water, I'm gonna put it on the stove in medium-low heat and just let it simmer until everything is nice and dissolved. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on the stove in medium heat. Let me move this.
So I need you to follow you?
Yes, you could check, I'll turn the stove on.
And the camera's moving on its own.
On its own? Okay. Okay, and we're just gonna leave it here until the sugar has dissolved completely. But this is a live video, so what I love to do is have my simple syrup ready to go, because remember, you make your simple syrup and then you let it rest until it's at room temperature. And this is how I have it all covered up, because I love getting everything prepared before I make my videos.
Kathy says that she finally caught you live. Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, Kathy, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Thank you. This is the simple syrup, and here I just have regular plain water.
So you want to let it simmer and heat up until it's clear.
Clear completely.
With a nice yellow tint for the syrup.
Now I have my
Cherries?
NutriBullet, my NutriBullet that I only use for my lemonades. The reason I say I only use is because I love making hot salsas in my regular blender. That's where I use to make all my salsas, all my spices.
So they don't catch the flavor.
Yeah, so that's why I always say this is the one I use to make my lemonades, okay?
All right.
Because I don't want to taste a delicious lemonade and have that
with a little kick of chili.
Kick of the chili or the
Okay.
serrano chilies. Of course not. I don't want that. So
unless you want to make a mangoñada, my friends, and mix it in your regular blender.
Unless you're making something nice and hot, well then I recommend a regular blender, okay?
Okay, Simple Life of Susan says hi. She made your horchata and they've enjoyed it so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you for trusting on my recipes. I have so many recipes, especially of lemonade, agua de horchata.
Aguas frescas, as we call them, but more than likely you usually call them lemonades.
Yes, and I have my limes here. These are organic from my garden, and they're small, but you know something? They have a lot of juice. Let me go ahead and start slicing the lemons. Look at this. And they have no seeds. This is the best part. Because usually when they have seeds, it's like, oh my God, I got to really sift. I got to make sure no seed goes in there.
So these are right from your garden.
Right from the garden.
And for people who are new to your channel who are going to be seeing this live video later, let me just tell you that my sister has lemons, she has grapefruit, she has passion fruit, she has dragon fruit, she has papayas, she has oranges, she has an avocado tree. So she has a lot of fruit trees in her small garden.
You need to follow me on Instagram.
So they can see all.
So you can see my garden is small, but you know something? I have everything I need. I even have chickens and hens.
I forgot you have chickens back there.
I am really enjoying those eggs, organic eggs.
So my friends, other than that, if you join us on Instagram, you might even catch a clip of my sister fighting all of the squirrels eating all of her fruit.
All my papayas. The squirrels, we are really enjoying my papaya trees.
But my sister found a way around it. Just before they start ripening, my sister will take the papaya off of the tree because it is a tree. That you get the papaya off, you put it in a nice sunny spot that you can keep an eye on for about 3 days, and then it ripens and it's super sweet all on its own without ripening on the tree.
Yeah, because those squirrels are really enjoying my papaya.
And then in the front of the house, my sister has small red mini chilies. We call them chiles piquines because they're super small, and as soon as they turn bright red, they are so hot and ready to make like one of those killer hot sauces that you just put 1 tablespoon and you're set for your whole meal. But the birds are eating the chilies just like that.
All the red ones. They are enjoying my red chilies.
The
only thing that they're not enjoying are the jalapenos. I don't know why, but they're not.
They won't eat them?
They're only eating the chile piquin that when they get nice and ripe and red.
Yeah.
They look like little apples, but they're very tiny, those chilies, but they're spicy.
So my friends, I highly recommend that you follow us on Cooking with Gloria on Instagram. We post a lot more personal things, a lot more about her garden, a lot more about what she does here at home, the remodeling she did on her bathroom, a lot more of that. And if you're new to the channel and you're just watching us for the first time, make sure you subscribe. My sister does 3 recipes a week. And of course, it's not the same thing that you always see on all these cooking channels. It's personal, it's home cooking. My sister does these recipes at home. Nothing's made up on the spot. Everything has been done throughout the years, including this agua fresca that you see that she's making today for you.
I remember my mom making those delicious, she would make these delicious pink lemonades, and when we were children, we didn't know, but it was actually a tomato lemonade. And we didn't know. I used to say, oh, my mom made pink lemonade. Well, it wasn't pink lemonade. It was lemonade, but it was a tomato lemonade.
And we didn't know because it was full summer and we were just having a blast.
That's true.
So if you like lemonades, my sister loves making lemonades. We have several on the channel. This is just one of many that we have. As you can see, there's about a half a cup of lemon juice, lime juice. We call them lemons,
put it aside, and I'm gonna continue with these.
Your cherries.
My cherries. And what I like to do with the cherries, because many people are gonna say, how is she gonna get the seed or the pit out? I just go like this with the straw, and I just push in. Let's see. Let me push in, and it comes out.
And that way you save a lot more of the juice that's inside the cherry by just taking out the pit.
And you know something? It tastes.
If you guys have a better technique, please leave us a comment and let us know how you do it. Because we do it this way in order to avoid opening the cherry and losing a lot more of the juice that comes inside of it. So as you can see, it comes out. There are our pits, our fresh cherries that of course we don't have a cherry tree at home, but my sister's working on it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. I'm working on it. My yard is small, but you know something? It has so many delicious trees. I have an orange, a lime. Oh my God, Carlos, we have so many things back there.
So if you guys see our passion fruit lemonades, our dragon fruit lemonades, and you see them all over the channel, well, because when they're ready, my sister preserves them and puts them in the fridge, and then she can use them all year long to making her fresh agua frescas or lemonades, as we call them.
I've done cheesecakes of dragon fruit, passion fruit. I mean, all the
Kathy says that it's a good tip for the cherries, and it really is because you save a lot more of the juice inside of the cherry.
The pulp. You could even see that the pulp.
Yep.
As you can see, there's barely
And of course, you
drops.
always know that anytime you work with cherries, you have to be extra careful because you can get it on your clothes and it's going to be very hard to take out. So using a straw to poke through and take out the pit of the cherry is actually a good way to minimize getting it, other than on your hands, getting it on your clothes or
Yeah, that's true.
getting it anywhere else. So my friends, if you're just here, I hope you subscribe to the channel Cooking with Gloria. My sister does amazing recipes. Today we are sharing with you a cherry raspberry lemonade. Sister, you're very quiet. What's going on?
I'm quite.
It looks like
really
a mess.
Concentrating, and I don't want the seed to go all over the place and get on the camera and then forget it. They're gonna say, "Oh my God, what a mess!"
What a mess. But we're actually trying to preserve the juice and the pulp of the cherry. So when we blend it all together, the NutriBullet really extracts the flavor, and it's a really good thing to use on your fresh lemonades, aguas frescas as we call them.
Yes, as we call it, aguas frescas.
And you just can't beat a good homemade lemonade during the summer. It's way healthier than a sports drink. It's way better than a soft drink, of course. And it's better than just having even a regular coffee that we all like coffee drinks during the summer.
Yes, and you know something, what's the best thing, Carlos? That you have control. You have control how much sugar your family is going to intake. That's very important. That's very important. And like I always say, with my hands clean and my apron on, I am ready to make the recipe.
We have the catchphrase ready to
I
go.
know we already have that catchphrase. Okay, I have all my cherries here, my raspberries, and the lime juice, and the simple syrup. And of course, don't forget to add the little pinch of salt. The little pinch of salt is really going to bring up the delicious flavors of the fruit that you are making this lemonade.
It really cuts on the citrus flavor, and it really makes the flavor of the actual fruit come out. So if you love lemonades, if you love aguas frescas, we highly recommend that you just put a pinch, whatever your two fingers can grab is what you want to add to your lemonade. If you're making a big batch, then you definitely want to use a little more. But if you can taste it, then you went too far.
Look at this. It's nice and clear. That means that the sugar has dissolved completely, and now this is the simple syrup.
Oh, so that's ready. You just let it cool to room temperature?
Just let it cool down to room temperature before you use it on your lemonades.
Perfect.
So now I am ready.
Through the magic of YouTube, we
have
the simple syrup all done.
You know something? When you use the simple syrup, you end up using less sugar. Have you noticed that when you just add your ice and all, your lemons, everything you're going to use for your lemonade, and you add the sugar goes all the way to the bottom. And even if you're mixing and mixing it, you're not going to mix for 5 minutes. You're just going to mix maybe for a minute, but the sugar goes all the way to the bottom. And what do we tend to do? Add more sugar because it's not sweet. So that's why I always recommend on all my videos. Some people might say, why is she doing always simple syrup? Simple syrup because you end up using less sugar.
Well, because
if you want to substitute, you could use honey. If you want to substitute the sugar, you could use agave, honey of the bees. You decide, but make your simple syrup instead of using the granulated sugar.
And it kind of makes sense. If you're using regular granulated sugar on cold water, it's going to take longer to dissolve. But if you use the simple syrup, well, the sugar's already dissolved. It's already mixed with water, and it'll more easily flavor your agua fresca or your lemonade.
Look at this.
That looks amazing.
Look.
Ready to go. We are ready to be deafened by all the sound coming out of the
add some water, filtered water.
Okay.
I'm not going to add any simple syrup here or the pinch of salt or the lime. That I'm going to reserve. And now I'm just going to blend away with my NutriBullet because, of course, I'm not using my regular blender.
So I will step back a little bit.
And I hope that noise doesn't happen. And that's it. It really doesn't take too long. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
You could use it just like that, or what I like to do is put it through a sifter so I don't have little pieces of the skin of the fruit, any kind of fruit you're using. But you could use it just like this. Let me get a spoon so that you could see the texture in the inside.
Oh, it already looks like it did a really good job with it.
Look
Oh,
at
that
this.
already looks good too. So all you do is you put it through a sifter to get rid of any of the
Those little pieces that
of
you see there.
skin and okay.
You see? So if you don't mind, then leave them behind. That's okay. But if you mind, like I do, I always like to just put it through a sifter and make sure that I have one of my big cups, and now I'm just gonna put it through the sifter. So like that, I don't have those little pieces of the skin of the fruit.
Whatever didn't break down in the nutrient.
Uh-huh.
And then this is nothing but fruit juice with a little bit of water.
With just a little bit of water.
That actually looks really nice on camera. It's a really nice deep red. Yeah. Wow. Nay says that it's a pretty color, Gloria.
Oh, thank you, beautiful.
So my friends, if you're new to the channel, if you're watching this a little later, make sure to subscribe. We are very thankful that you've decided to subscribe if you have already. We really appreciate that you're here. And we keep making amazing food and amazing lemonades so that you can enjoy them with your family.
And I recommend you to try the pickled pear lemonade, as I call it, Chayote Lemonade. That's a delicious and refreshing taste of lemonade.
And a lot of people use it for detox purposes and weight loss. If you're interested in that, you sure can use it. It's called the Chayote Lemonade, or we call it Chayote Lemonade. It's on the channel as Chayote Lemonade. It is amazing. It does have a good flavor. You can definitely taste the prickly pear. It has a flavor, but it's not overpowering because it really does, the lemon really does take over a lot of it.
Yes.
Without taking out any of the health benefits, actually.
Yes, that's true. And it does has a lot of vitamins, Carlos. And of course that sometimes the kids, we have so much problems sometimes for the kids to eat their veggies, and that's a very delicious and refreshing way for them to eat their veggies. And it's that simple.
It's amazing. That looks really good on camera right now. And I keep looking at the lemon juice right here.
I'm gonna pour the rest of it in here.
Nice. So it definitely does have a thickness,
yes.
Which if you want to use it the way it is, fine. If you want to mix it out like my sister is, just siphoning out the juice itself, then you sure can do it.
I know that it takes a little more time, but at the end I'm going to show you all the pulp that stays behind that really you don't want in your aguas frescas, in your lemonade.
Unless you want them, then yeah, but my sister doesn't like that in her agua fresca.
I don't like it because when you're enjoying them, sometimes you get those little pieces or they get stuck on your teeth. And that's what I don't like.
Oh my God, sister.
That's true. That's what I don't like, because you smile and you're smiling and you see a little piece of, and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? Even though it was blended completely, look at this. This is exactly what I don't like on my lemonades.
And of course, my sister doesn't throw that away. My sister loves putting all these scraps and all these pieces back into her lawn, back into her garden. She will mix it and then put it back into the lawn as compost.
Yes.
And I think that's the key to her soil being so good at just pretty much anything grows.
Yes, that's true. They might be wondering why did she leave those lines behind? Because I'm gonna add them to my dirt again. Add them to my garden. Look at this. This is exactly what you don't want in your lemonade. They're all, look.
Oh, good.
That's like exactly what you don't want.
I'm pretty sure you can use that for something else. I'm not quite
Maybe,
sure what.
I don't know for what, but you know something? I don't want to smile and have one of those pieces on my teeth. That's definitely I don't want. Okay.
Kathy says that for sure she doesn't want that in her teeth.
You smile and it's like you smile and you have a little, like, oh my God, I don't know what. That's why when I make my lemonades, I try to put them through the sifter. It doesn't matter what it is. I try to put it through the sifter because I don't want to smile at the end of the video. Oh my God. What is she having?
Raspberry seeds can be the worst, and yes, they are, and they're all right there. You can just see them.
Look how smooth and how thick it is. So now I'm just gonna, it has no seeds. The lime had no seeds, and this I'm just gonna put it in there. I'm gonna add to this the little pinch of salt, just to bring all those delicious flavors. Let me remove this from here.
Okay.
And now I'm just ready to mix. And here I'm going to add the simple syrup. Remember that the simple syrup is to taste.
Meaning if you like it sweeter, add a little
Add a
more.
little
If you
more,
don't like it that sweet, you like it all natural, then go ahead and skip this
And
step.
I'm just going to taste it. Perfect. We don't need nothing else. Now I'm ready to get my pitcher and get it full of ice, because that's how you enjoy a lemonade. Really cold and delicious. So let me get my pitcher and let me get some ice.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
Let me get some ice and start pouring in there. And right now it's so hot here in California that, believe me, this lemonade is not gonna last. I don't want to.
Oh, it looks nice. Ooh, Nate says that it's a really nice picture.
Yeah, thank you so much. Look, now I'm ready to add this here, but first let me transfer it over here, because last time I make a mess. And when it's a live video, of course,
Everybody watches.
So let me make sure, just pour it over here.
Oh, perfect.
And then let's enjoy this delicious
Oh, wow.
raspberry. Look at this. Look how delicious this looks.
Oh, that looks amazing. The color looks amazing on
It
this.
looks amazing. I'm going to pour the rest of it in here. And I'm going to add just a splash of water. And then that's it. That's everything we need.
Oh, wow, that looks really nice.
And let me get our glasses.
Kathy says the color looks amazing on this lemonade, and it really does
Look at
look
that.
amazing.
And there's no little specks of the
The seeds
the
or the
seeds
skins.
and,
It looks really good. So my friends, if you like this recipe, you're more than welcome to follow along after you see this video. It is a raspberry cherry lemonade. It's homemade with lemons, with a pinch of salt, with simple syrup that you can easily make at home. All these ingredients are things you can easily find in your supermarket. So I hope that you try it.
Give it a try. Enjoy it with
Kathy
your
says
family.
she is definitely going to try this lemonade. Thank you so much, Kathy.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let me pour some in.
Oh my goodness.
How does that look, Carlos?
It looks amazing.
Does it?
Yeah, the color looks amazing. Oh my God.
And as you guys, oh, where's my?
And of course, my sister garnished it with a cherry and some raspberries. Careful with the cherries, and make sure you pit them. You take the pits out so that they're nice and soft and squishy. And of course, my sister is doing her decoration, because if it's not decorated, it's not right.
I tell my brother, if you see a picture nice decorated and it looks so beautiful, well then you think, you know something, let me make this at home. That looks amazing.
Like it's
It
perfect
looks
for
delicious.
summer.
Well, you know something, Carlos, this is for you.
Oh
And I
my
hope,
goodness,
friends,
look at that.
You guys give it a try. Enjoy this with your families. And salud.
Salud,
Let's see
hermana.
how this came out. Oh my God.
It's delicious. You can really taste the flavor of the cherry.
This is just amazing. Give it a try. Enjoy with your family like I enjoy with my family. And remember, I wish you guys a lot of peace and love. Have a great weekend. See you soon, okay? And enjoy this delicious lemonade made at home with lots of love. Bye-bye.